Optimism linked to reduced inflammation and faster stroke recovery. New research suggests a direct link between optimism and lower levels of inflammation, particularly in stroke survivors. The findings, presented by the American Stroke Association, indicate that patients with more positive outlooks experience less severe strokes and faster recovery times. This matters because chronic inflammation is a key driver of complications after stroke, hindering rehabilitation and potentially worsening long-term health outcomes. The study and its findings, researchers analyzed data from 49 stroke survivors, assessing both their optimism levels using the life orientation test and 3 key inflammatory markers in their blood. The results were clear. Higher optimism correlated with lower stroke severity and reduced inflammation. 3 months post-stroke, optimistic patients also demonstrated less physical disability compared to those with a more pessimistic mindset. The lead researcher, Yunju Lai, Ph.D., M.S., R.N., emphasized the implications. Our results suggest that optimistic people have a better disease outcome. Thus, boosting morale may be an ideal way to improve mental health and recovery after a stroke. This is notable because it reinforces the bidirectional relationship between mental health and physical recovery. The brain's inflammatory response is directly affected by psychological state. Why optimism matters in recovery. Inflammation is an unavoidable part of the brain's healing process following a stroke. But unchecked inflammation can lead to impaired mental health and prolonged disability. Conversely, pessimism has been shown to increase inflammation, creating a vicious cycle that slows recovery. The study suggests that cultivating a more optimistic environment for patients and their families isn't just about emotional support. It's about actively mitigating a biological factor that worsens stroke outcomes. This research underscores that mental well-being is not merely a passive factor in recovery, but an active component that can influence physiological processes. While more research is needed to fully understand the mechanisms at play, the current findings provide compelling evidence for the importance of fostering optimism in stroke rehabilitation and beyond.